an overview of the referral section, specifically the lead invites. So you can access the referral section by going to your left navigational menu and clicking on the third tab called Referrals. So we have in here 4 different lead invites. So for example, if you have a Facebook page for your web page, you can post to Facebook. If you're not logged in, it's going to ask you to log in to your Facebook account. And once you log into your Facebook account, the sign up form is going to show up. You can type in any type of message. And when you click on post to Facebook, that sign up form is going to be there, and any one of your friends and family can see this. Like if you can see right here, it's going to have your company name and your logo. So anyone who clicks on it, this is the sign up form that you're going to be looking at. They can add their information, and that information will be saved inside ScoreCEO, and it's going to be identified as that lead came from Facebook. Twitter page also needs to be configured inside your portal. You can tweet. The tweet has the sign up form. We log into Twitter, we're going to be able to see our post right here. I didn't add any message, so the sign up form is the only thing that's there. It's the same sign up form. Once a client adds their information, they're going to be saved on your leads and consumer, also identified as they came from Twitter. Under the lead source, you will find that. Using email, all you need to do is add email addresses. If you have a contact list full of email addresses of people you may think they're interested, you can add them here. If they're multiple, you can separate them by with a comma, and then once you add all those email addresses, then you can click on send, and they'll receive an email with a content recommending your services. That email template is inside the template section of the software, so if you want to edit it, you can edit it. We have received the email. Here it is. If we click on the link, that's going to be the sign up form. So anyone who uses the email form under lead source is going to say email. Now the last way that we have in here to attract leads is using specifically the code. So we click on select link, we copy, and we're copying exactly the code that's here. Every one of your users have this same section, including your customers, because they can share to their social media like Facebook, like Twitter, and they can recommend your services. The link that they have on each of the posts are individual. So that way, if a client shares a Facebook post and a friend of them signs up for your services, you will know by looking at that leads file that they used a Facebook post that your client shared. So it's really neat the way you can just keep track of everything inside your system with your leads. As you can see, this is the sign up form. You can add this to an email. If you want to create a campaign, create a template for emails, add this link to it, create your campaign and start sharing it. If you have any other type of social media, you can also use this link on any of the messages, and it'll be the sign up form. They can sign up under leads and consumers. The code, anyone who uses the code will be identified as other. Okay, so these are the 4 different lead invites that we have in the system. We have a 5th way to create a sign-up form. That would be with the form snippet. we just create a new one. We add a form name. We add a return URL, which can be your website editor URL. If you wish to add it, you can add it. You can decide if the leads that sign up using this form should be added to the new lead nurturing campaign or not. If you wish to, check. If you don't want to, leave it unchecked. Save it, and there we have a web to lead form. If you created a web to lead form to use with campaigns to attract leads, you can use it like that, or you can copy this HTML code, send it to your web developer, have them integrate that into your web page or website, and that way anyone who visits your website will have a sign-up form that will keep that information and save it inside your ScoreCEO portal, and it will be ready for you to start working with. So back to referral section. Remember, we have 5 different ways of creating a sign-up form and attracting leads. Form snippet for web to lead forms. Under lead invites, we have Facebook, we have Twitter, we have email, we have the code. We have various ways for you to attract leads to the system. So if you have questions about this, or if you would like to have more information about it, you can go to scoring.com, use our support chat, or inside your ScoreCEO portal, we also have a chat in there with support personnel waiting for you to ask questions or get in touch with us.